Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Bitcoin, update Bitcoin, and look at a couple other things here too, guys. So if you just landed here, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and new subscribers, I do appreciate you too. So for those that are here, obviously, you know I'm the contrarian. All you have to do is follow me on Twitter and give you my opinion on what's going on. And right now, I think we're in the beginning stages of either, you could call it either a new bull run or a fifth wave. Okay. No evidence going either way. It's just a guess right now. But my guess, my estimated guess, based on my analysis, you have a good shot that Bitcoin's going to go up in near all-time highs. I think Ethereum's going to do it too, guys. So get prepared for 2023. Everything that I have pretty much is it's ready, guys. It's ready. I've been getting ready since, June of 22, technically, if you want to put it to that way. So I'm loaded. I am ready to go. Have a little bit of cash on hand just in case I see any opportunities coming up, and there will be opportunities. So I have the NASDAQ on my screen because the NASDAQ probably got a little bit more of a push up. And this right here, let me put on the candles. This right here, my opinion, is going to end up being a leading diagonal. You can see down here, it's got a little more room to run. It's got more room to run down in those oscillators down there, guys, RSI and the stochastics. And you got a leading diagonal, and it's going to probably do a correction. Might get a throw over in there. It's going to do a correction, and it's going to come back down. It's either going to be A, B, C, or it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and it's going to go bullish again. Bitcoin, I think this is going to grind out. I'll just give you my estimate. This is going to be a grind because it's the last one. It's typical on fifth wave. Sometimes you might see fifth waves, they go like this. They just kind of grind. You wonder what's going on in there. Binance Coin is one of them that did it. If you want to take a look at something like that, that's usually an indication. They do it on the way down too, guys. They go grind, finishing up. They do it on the way down. It's a typical pattern right here, just like that. Grind. Okay. So let me go back to the NASDAQ, give you guys my take on all that. Over here, or not the NASDAQ. So expecting that potentially right up here. All the media is going to come back for the crash area, just like they were here, crash, here, crash. This will be the crash, according to them, but it'll come down and more likely do a correction and go back up. So with Bitcoin, I think is going to have a thrust up for like another week or two. Not a thrust, but I should say it's probably going to grind up, get back up there. And then Bitcoin might go into correction. So this correction, once this is finished, guys, the correction for Bitcoin and everything will be, I would say, fairly significant because, you start looking at targets like here. This definitely area is going to be a target, definitely with that over there, guys. So this whole area is going to be a target area for me on the NASDAQ, which means Bitcoin could come down. But, Bitcoin is not 100% correlated NASDAQ and the S&P 500. There's some correlation, but not 100% all the time. S&P 500, if you guys watch my channel, get my take on that. I'm bullish on the S&P 500 because S&P 500 here went down. Here's this corrective phase of this swing, and now it's in a bullish phase of probably the whole corrective phase. I don't know if the S&P 500 is going to be in a bullish. So what I mean by that, this could be A, B, and then a C, or A, B, however, like a corrective phase, in a B wave, rather than it's finished 1, 2, and it could be 3. Don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't want to go full-blown bullish on it yet. I don't care. I don't trade it yet. The important part is to realize with the S&P 500 is that there's going to be a grind probably up into, I'm looking at right now, the June, July-ish, August, maybe even September, guys. It's going to grind up. And that means Bitcoin is going to do the same thing too. Oh, Bitcoin. All right. So I got this trend. I decided to check out this trend. This trend I have on here, guys, I think is a pretty significant trend. So here's the trend all the way back here to January 2015 to August 2015 and touched there March 20. And then it came here and you can see it's support, resistance, 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 boom. And now this is where it is on the weekly chart on that trend right there, just like that, guys. Boom, 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 up above it, testing it, and right in that area. So that's a long-term time frame. I'm looking at Bitcoin. So with Bitcoin right now, guys, for those who are new to my channel, you have a debate on what Bitcoin did. There's a YouTube channel like that, right? What Bitcoin did. Is this the 5-wave move and it corrected? It's a new cycle. We're not going to know until more of this wave gets played out, guys. However, if this is a wave 1, 2, in my opinion, this is going up a lot higher than people realize. Okay, just like this one, 1, 2, and here's your 3. You know, is this 4 or 5, or is this extension of the third wave, or is this in second wave, or is this a fourth wave? Don't know yet, guys. I'm more in favor, more erring towards the side of Bitcoin is going to go up and do a probably like a triple top up into those areas, guys. So far, so good. And then what does that mean for the S&P 500? S&P 500, I think, could be going up, and it might do like a double top type thing up here, guys. Same thing with the NASDAQ in this area, back down, and then it could go up in those areas and have a triple top. Or they just might go bullish. I could be wrong about that, guys. So, and then go to this area on Bitcoin. Take a look at this real quick. That's a long-term time frame trend that I'm looking at right now. I'm not seeing like any significant reversal yet with Bitcoin. So I'm not. So here's Bitcoin in this area. Made a post on Twitter, guys, you know, showing you that this what Bitcoin was doing was a nice 3-wave move, and it had hidden bullish divergence. So you can see right there, you see that, boom, took it all out on the 4-hour, all the way down there. That's what you want to look for. And it might be starting a 5th wave, in my opinion. Like this is what I'd say. Like however you want to put, you got a wave sequence here for a 3rd wave, and then more than likely you got a 1, 2 of some sorts, 3, 4, and then maybe a 5, like so. Okay. And with that right there, so that's the area that I was talking about. We want to correlate this with NASDAQ. So Bitcoin is going to grind up just like the NASDAQ, and then there's going to be another correction. I don't think it's going to be a deep correction, especially if Bitcoin's in a 3rd wave. 3rd wave corrections don't really go that deep, guys. I mean, you might get one. I think this was the this correction. We might have another one of these, but this correction right here was your deep one. Usually your 2nd wave is one of your deepest, most aggressive corrections of 23%, more or less. We might get another 20%, let's say it's up in this area. Probably not yet, guys, but you could get another 20%. However, with this wave pattern right here like this, take a look at this on an 8-hour on the RSI. So you got a wave up. Let's see here. Let me go to a 4-hour. So you got this whole sequence here like this, okay? This is how I would label this right here, guys, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's wave 1. And then you got another one over here, okay? I doubt that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5, this is going to be too long. That's going to be too long, okay? That's going to be too long. So I'm going to match it more up with Ethereum, because Ethereum is extremely bullish, guys, okay? Ethereum's extremely bullish. It's in it's still 1, 2, 1, 2, so it's got more upside. So this is what I think you got a good shot of right here. If I was to label this, this will be 1, and here's your 2, and then it'll be going in that 3, and then this right here would be your 1 and your 2, and this would be going into a 3. So quite a bit more upside, guys, in my opinion, for Bitcoin. And then this whole area, once it's done in this area, you can really see another ripper, guys, like a face ripping move over here for Bitcoin. You take a look at 3rd wave area over here, guys. You know, a lot of people get bored out of the market because it goes sideways. You can see right here on May of 20, you take a look at this time right here, May of 20 all the way over to what is that? 68 days. So that was like over 2 months area that Bitcoin ripped out of there. And it was in here 70 days ripped up. And then you can see just this area. If I just went like this, you can see that's a long time, guys, just getting itself ready to start doing a rip. So that's 124 days. So like what, 4 months or something like that in this area. And, you had a pretty good little dip right there. You see how this moved, that move looks real familiar to boom, what it just did right there. So you go back over here to Bitcoin and this section, it looks eerily similar to me of what we just looked at, that whole section right there. And it could go up. So we might be in this area for a little while longer. If it goes up in here and does another correction and finally gets out of there. So you're looking at some time in here, which will really, really probably confuse some people, 23, 24, maybe even out to 40 days. Could be out here for some time, some 60-day time until it gets ready for that rip over there, guys. Could be wrong about that. Maybe it's going to go up and start ripping again, but don't know yet, guys. That's how I have it labeled for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin looks pretty good to me. And it's going to struggle to get up there a little bit. All the altcoins too. So here's the other thing too. I was showing you guys on Twitter. Go to the BTC dominance chart on a weekly chart. That's a topping pattern on the weekly. You can see that candle right there. Pretty good topping pattern. This is what you want to check for right here on the RSI. If it comes down, it breaks that right there, does a back test and starts coming back down, then you know that this sequence right here is finished. Okay. And then you can start seeing some altcoins start flying. I think they're getting ready. Here's the ETH-BTC chart. This is what you want to check out right here, the ETH-BTC chart, guys. Okay. You see it's right there in that area. Lots of resistance on the price. Down here in the RSI, you can see, boom, it popped over it just a little bit right there like that. It might come up, and if it does a back test onto the trend, it could get out of there again, guys. So I think that might be the case with Ethereum, just because of the wave sequence that Ethereum is in. Let me take a look at this real quick. And if you see Ethereum is pretty darn bullish, in my opinion, guys. So you see similar, it's a little bit higher than Bitcoin right now. And this right here is Ethereum's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this area. Okay. And then, so so here's Ethereum. Ethereum gives you a clue that Bitcoin probably is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's obviously, this is way, way too high. Okay. And, you have these wave sequences in here. So with Ethereum, it's like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you got more back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's probably going to continue to grind up a little bit more. And is that a third wave? Don't know yet. It could be 1, 2, and this is the third, getting ready to get out of there. So remember, these right here can rip, guys. When they have this back here like this, they can really, really start ripping. Remember Caspa. I'll show you Caspa. We were in Caspa coin, and I was in that area, and I was thinking, oh, is that a diagonal? Is that a diagonal on Caspa? And it's down here. Remember that? And I said, this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a B wave. And you see what it did? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, boom. And then it goes up like that. I think another one that did that was Injective Protocol. You go to INJ. INJ is another one, and this is just keeps doing a moonshot. You just look at all these waves in there. It's just probably going to grind up for a little while longer. And I was looking at this in this area, 1, 2, 1, 2, and it's probably going to grind up some more. So that's how I'm looking at it, guys. It looks really, really bullish for Ethereum. It's going to be taking over Bitcoin. So let me go do a long-term trend and show you guys some things here on Ethereum. So Ethereum's above this area, and it's right in this area. It's above that. It's above that. And then this whole area is what I'd be looking at with Ethereum. It looks like it's going to get right past that, guys. So it's already above this one. And then with Ethereum, here's the debate on Ethereum. Is it a new cycle, or what's going on here? We're not going to know until this is finished over here, guys. But this has a good shot just to do a rip, a 38 up here too. has a good shot, especially if this is a 1-2, 1-2, and it's in the midst of a 3 of a 3. I mean, that can get right up there, guys. 50, 48, 5,600, something like that. And this whole wave pattern that it did right here, you could easily go like 1-2, and this is an extended third wave. Okay, extended third wave. You take your fibs right over here, just like this. I'm taking my fibs on this thing and just put it on here, make sure it's kind of even and stuff like that. You can see that whole wave pattern right there. You see right here, 2.618. That's a third wave target. Boom, 2, and you could go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially. And it's over here in a fifth wave doing this move over here. And it makes more sense to me because, if everybody's going about the pivot, the Fed pivot, right? So when the Fed does a pivot, markets go down because that's a signal. The reason why the Fed is signaling to the markets that things are not good. We need to do a pivot. So we need to lower rates. And then the markets go down. So this could go up and then boom, you have a correction over here. When that happens, maybe, who knows, end of 2023, beginning of 2024. Just don't know, guys. Getting time down. Now, being bearish on Ethereum over here, let me go and show you guys something, okay? It's kind of difficult. The whole bearish situation is getting a little bit going away. It's going away because one of the reasons why, if you see here, if you want to call this bearish, right? So here's bearish. I'll show you guys. Bearish, right? We want to be bearish for right now. A, and this is supposed to be the B, and this is supposed to be a C. Not making sense, guys. It's not making sense. You got a wave here. You got a wave that took 54 days, and now you got a C wave. If I start right there, you got a C wave that's over here already 144 days. That's not how it usually works, guys. If you got A, B, C, right? Okay, let me put the line on here. I'll show you something about these patterns, right? You got A, B, C. Now, the B wave could take a long time. You'd be stuck in one of those for a long time. The time isn't going to match with this, but this A wave isn't going to go with that B wave, right? So you got an A wave. It's going to take that many days, 74 days. And you should be looking for a C wave that could be taken right around that time, too. It could be 60 or 80 or day, but it's not going to be like that, guys. It's not going to be like this, like it is over here. So they have a very weak case for saying that this is bearish, okay? Just for that fact, the time sequence. However, let me go back over here to Ethereum on a daily chart, show you guys something. If this is 1-2, and this is 1-2, and this is in a 3 of 3, Ethereum's getting ready over here, guys. Probably, let's say in May or June or something. This could be going vertical, and that has third wave. Could be going vertical over here, guys. That's all I'm going to say about that. So get ready. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.